Good morning, everyone, on this fresh Saturday morning. It's David here from the Social Place, and we are live at the Maryborough Wings and Wheels event for 2020. It's probably one of the first events in the Fraser Coast community that's been open. That's just starting here today, and we've got plenty of things happening. We've got the airplanes. We've got great ocean helicopters doing some tours. There'll be a Spitfire. There'll be a flyover soon. So I just want to also say that we've just launched our new platform on the socialplace.com, just a place to find what's happening, any events in the area, and you can submit your community groups, places to see, and all things in the Fraser Coast. So we wanted to base that here on the Fraser Coast before we kind of try and launch it a bit bigger. But yeah, it's all happening. We can see some planes in the air at the moment. If we can kind of zoom that one in there. Plenty of people enjoying the event. We're here at the Steam Festa little tent here, and we've got Maggie here as well. She's going to tell us a bit about Steam Festa and what it's all about. Hey Maggie, how are you doing today?
Thanks, good, thank you. So Steam Festa is it's all about steampunk, and we thought that Maryborough was perfect for it with its engineering history and the little steam trains and the bandstand that you have there in the park. So we tried Steam Festa last year, was our first one, and it was very popular, very successful. We've won Business and Tourism Award, and we won People's Choice Awards and stuff. So yeah, it's been really good.
That's awesome. And we were just chatting before, there's, like, even in the Maryborough Park, there's something iconic that the train goes through there all the time as well.
Yeah, that's great. So there's other steampunk events around the world. There's a very popular one in Germany that actually has 22,000 people from all around the world go to it. And the park that they hold that in doesn't have a steam train, doesn't have a Victorian bandstand. So we're so well situated to create that sort of event. But we've twisted it a little bit. We're not just doing the steampunk, we're actually focusing on the STEAM, which is science, technology, engineering, arts and maths. And so we actually have little makerspace workshops with this 3D printing and that sort of stuff for the technology. So we're bringing in all the engineering and that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think definitely here in Maryborough, this area is iconic for that as well. And the growth and technology that students might be able to learn from all these new technologies.
Yeah, that's right. It's great. I mean, like the linkages are really so good, because with steampunk you'll see people with like fake mechatronic arms and stuff, but we want to do it with the science, technology and engineering. We want to actually make it for real. So hopefully down the track, make it for real might be our sort of logo or our catch call. So we're actually doing the mechatronics, and for the next one we will have somebody from a makerspace coming. We'll be doing the workshops with the 3D printing and the robotics as well. So.
That's awesome, and I'm just loving the tech and just the outfit as well. Is this something that you've made yourself, or?
Charlotte has actually made this. She did very well. She's modelling the leather bags as well, which is for sale. But the piece here, this one on this model, is made from this pattern, so anybody can make it. I haven't done any sewing since I was in school, but during lockdown, of course, you have some extra time, so I thought, yep, I like that, I'll give it a go, and that's the result. So, yeah, very easy.
Definitely looks very nice. I like the wig there too, as well. So, and there's plenty of steampunk memorabilia and things as well here. What's on sale today?
Okay, so there's some items for sale. I'm not a professional stall holder, so I've just brought some stuff that we have around. So there's some stuff for sale. And then there's other stuff which is demonstrations. So like these guns, for instance, they used to be bright orange plastic, and we've just steampunked them up. And that's very easy. You can actually do that in about 2 hours. So, and we do workshops for that sort of thing. And even like plastic foam, you can make it look like leather, and you can make things look like brass plaques as well, and that's again just foam. So we do the little workshops for that sort of stuff too.
Yeah. And where can we find out a bit more about all this that's happening?
Well, this Steam Festa is on Facebook, but that's just for the event. The one where the club members and we swap information and events is Timeless Mary on Facebook. So look up Timeless Mary, and you'll get lots of links, how-to videos and things like that, and ideas.
Oh, that's awesome. I might actually grab one of those cards and give you guys a follow. Yeah, thanks again, Maggie, for having a chat today, and enjoy the rest of the day today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, guys, too easy. Well, that was Maggie at the Steam Fiesta tent there. Feel free to come and have a look and, you know, just explore the place here. There's plenty of things happening today, and there's going to be a book signing shortly, which is exciting. And the engines are, I don't know if you guys can hear me all right, but yeah, the engines they're going up, and there's going to be a flyover soon, which is going to be exciting. So guys, be sure to come on down to the Maryborough Airport and enjoy the day. And if you see us running around, feel free to say hi and have a chat. But we might flick to the promo as well. Just want to announce again that we've launched our new promo, the social place, where you could find all things happening, and we've got the event as well linked in the description. Just an easy way for people just to find out what's happening in the area, and exciting things ahead. We're going to keep rolling around, and we'll be back to you shortly, but we'll show this promo in a sec.
So here's to the freedom we know. Better hope we're ready to go. We're coming for ya. We're coming for ya. And everybody's gonna know. We're coming for ya. We're coming for ya. And everybody's gonna know.
Okie doke, as we just had said to us, that it's 100 years since the first plane landed here, 1920. And in fact, after the little bit about the book was in the Maryborough Chronicle, I was telephoned by the granddaughter of that pilot. And she's got all of his documentation and asked me if we can do something with it. I said yes, but after today, you know. So, Ron Adair, over 100 years ago, was a qualified mechanic and was an original member of 1 Squadron Australian Flying Corps, and so he had all the basic requirements for that modern era of flying. After a bit of time in the Middle East, in ground crew, he applied to become a pilot, and so was one of the very rare people of that era who could actually fly and fix the aircraft. After the war, he went into civil aviation and had a successful career there, right through up into World War II and flying 4-engine transport. So, I'm going to say a bit more. I've been asked, why should we record our own history? My answer to that is that if we don't record our own history, someone else will do it, and not in a way beneficial to us. The British don't want people to know that in fact Baron Richthofen was shot down by Australian machine gunners on the ground, and also that the German offensive of 1918 was stopped by the Australians at Villers-Bretonneux, where there's now a large Australian war graves cemetery. Similarly, in World War II, the first people to stop a blitzkrieg attack were the Australians at Tobruk. The first people to stop the Japanese invasion were the Australians at Kokoda. And the first people to stop a Japanese seaborne invasion were the Australians at Milne Bay. If we don't record that stuff, other people won't do it for us. So, having said that, I will say that David and myself, our next project is to look at the careers of the chaps who went through Maryborough during World War II and became wireless operators, air gunners. It's a big project. It's going to take us a long while, but we're going to make a start on that as part of Maryborough history. So I'll be happy to sign copies of this for anybody. And another book about 5 Maryborough airmen, which is 5 Maryborough bomber pilots, is also there. There we are. Madam.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's David here again. here from the Social Place. I'm here with Mayor George Seymour. We've just attended the book launch that's just happened. George, what do you think of the event today and about the book signing?
Yeah. So the book is 4th Street Fighter Pilot by Lex McCauley. It's just over there. It's a great book about a pioneer pilot for Queensland and Maryborough. But today's going fantastic. People are keeping socially distant. There's COVID-safe plan for the event, but people are just loving being outdoors again, seeing the antique cars, the planes. You've even got medieval jousting, stuff like that. So it's just a great outdoor event here on the Fraser Coast.
And you're obviously enjoying the planes all flying around. It's pretty noisy today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic to see the planes, to see the helicopter, and all the vintage vehicles.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. What do you think about the just for the community itself, really getting back on its feet and on the Fraser Coast now?
Yeah, I think right across the Fraser Coast, we're not out of this. We know any moment it could be like Victoria, but we just got to keep resilient and strong and keep following the good social distancing and hygiene. But there's a yearning for people to get active again. So you see that in sports and culture, in arts, and events like today. So people want to get out. They want to be experiencing different events.
That's awesome. Well, George, thank you for joining today and attending this awesome event. And enjoy the rest of your day today.
Thank you. Thanks.
Would you mind having a little chat about what we're doing today?
No, somewhere where it's not somewhere.
Yeah. That's fine. You're right. Hey mate, how are you? Not too bad.
Today we're, as said, the Wings and Wheels event, which is absolutely fantastic, Dave. And as we know, this event is in its, I think, 2nd or 3rd year now. So absolutely awesome. As you can see, the aeroplanes brings the little kid out of us, I think, and the noise, the amount of people here today is fantastic.
Yeah, awesome, and a great day for the kids as well, running around too to see all the everything that's happening.
That's right, and I don't have all of our kids here with me and my wife. They've gone away today, but we've got one of them here and loves it. So, as I said, the day is we're just saying a bit of all tight, bit of sun, but very cold at times. But as I said, I don't think it's stopped anyone from coming. Fantastic day. Yeah.
What's your favourite part for today at the moment?
When you see flyovers and things, I think, as I said, there's some exciting planes coming today that you'll see. So, but the cars as well. I think it's fantastic that from Mustangs to Corvettes to everything, I think people here are passionate about what they do, and it's great to see that in real life.
Yeah, and it's just this event. I think it's just great for the community, just get back together and come together again.
Here, and I think as we've gone through, and as we're going through with this virus, it is incredible to show or see. The organisers have done an amazing job to put this together, and the community, and I think many visitors, which they'll even be able to have accurate numbers too of how many attended, but there'll be thousands of people, I think, come through these gates today.
That's all right. Hey guys, it's Dave here, back from the Social Place, and we're here at the Wings and Wheels event for 2020, and we're here with Paul Truscott. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks very much, Dave. Awesome to be here for Wings and Wheels today.
Mate, it's an awesome event. There's plenty of things happening in the area, people flying around, sometimes it's a bit loud and noisy, isn't it, today?
I absolutely love the noise. It's such a great historical noise that we don't really get to hear much anymore. And I've always been excited by aviation. I used to work at this airport about 20 years ago myself. I've held the aviation portfolio with council as well, and seeing aviation grow in the Fraser Coast is something that I'm very passionate about. Maryborough Airport was gifted from the federal government to the Maryborough Council, which is now passed to the Fraser Coast Council. Obviously was a military base at the time. There was over 100 huts here at the time. There's now about 6. We're looking at trying to restore an old one as part of the Maryborough Military Aviation Museum on the site here, which is an awesome opportunity, another gem in the Fraser Coast Military Trail. We're expanding aviation and really trying to grow it in Hervey Bay and Maryborough. We've got some great stuff coming on the horizon. Yeah, well, with aviation growth, there is so many flow-on effects from that as well. So when we have aviation industries in the Fraser Coast, they have other industries that are affected in great ways by them. So it's really good to see these industries coming to Maryborough wanting to grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. And last question, what's your kind of favourite area of the day that you've enjoyed?
Oh, I do love the warbirds, but with my kids here as well, they think they're cool and noisy, but they love the cool cars too. So we've been checking out some nice Mustangs and some old school stuff. The DeLorean's always a favourite too, so it's always a good one.
That's awesome. So plenty of things here to see today. And thanks again, Paul Truscott, for coming on board.
My pleasure. Thanks very much.
Hey guys, it's David here with The Social Place, and we're here at the Maryborough Airport with Russell Middleton, and he's part of the Maryborough Aero Club. Do you want to talk a bit about that one, Russell?
Yeah, the Aero Club puts this event on every year. This year is a specifically big one for us because it's a centenary, 100th year since the first powered flight to Maryborough. So, as you can see, a lot of aircraft have, and there goes a Spitfire and a Mustang. A Spitfire, very rare aircraft. It's just been rebuilt in Australia and it goes to England after this weekend. So we were very, very fortunate to get the Spitfire.
Hey guys, it's David here at the Maryborough Airport today, and we've got Brad here as well. He's coming from Brisbane.
Yeah, coming from Brisbane. So I've come in the plane just behind us, the P51 Mustang. We're standing in front of the iconic Mark 16 Spitfire. Excitingly, we just completed a 20,000 hour restoration on this plane in January this year. So we've been waiting to get out and bring it to different events. This is the Mark 16 Spitfire. Spitfire is probably the most iconic aircraft of the Second World War. Famous for the saving Britain in the darkest hour, in which in fact the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Britain is right now. Yeah, so 80 years ago this time, the British were in the fight of their life, and this was the plane alongside the Hurricane, which saved Britain from the Germans.
Yeah, well, we've got a bit of a cockpit in here if we have a look.
So this aircraft is restored as is, including working gun sight. All of the instruments are original. There's a few little hidden pieces there to help us with modern day navigation, but essentially you've got a as is Mark 16 Spitfire.
Yeah, awesome. Well, why don't we come in and check out your one that you brought today? And how do these go when you're flying them compared to a modern aircraft?
It's exciting. Quite different. These aircraft are, have a lot of horsepower in comparison to one of the little things out there. So that one there, over there, probably less than 200 horsepower. These have both got 1,450 horsepower engines.
Yeah, wow.
So massive horsepower.
Bit of performance. And do you want to give us a bit of a tour around your aircraft?
So this is a 1945 P51 Mustang. This one, served in the Second World War in the Pacific Theatre. This was our first foray into warbirds. We've had this plane for about 5 years. This is the one that I flew up in today. So Fighter Pilot's a private collection of aircraft based out of Archfield in Brisbane. we do restoration as well as adventure flights. So this plane here is a two-seater, so we take a lot of guests flying with us, particularly on the weekends. It's a way of us helping preserve and include people in what we do.
We're here at the 2020 Wings and Wheels event, so we've been exploring around, chatting to people, and we've been checking out the cars on display. So we might go interview a few guys now. Let's go.
My name's Gene Barnes. It's a burnout car for Maryborough Speedway. It's a tribute burnout car with close friends of that who have passed away. And this is a memorial skid car, and the car's called Grumps.
It's an awesome name, and I think it's just a great way to kind of remember people that have passed in the previously. Hey.
Yes. There's a few. There's one person on there. He was only about 14 when he passed. He had a pacemaker and that, and he was quite close to me as well.
Yeah. So it's a bit of fun too, but also a great memory as well to remember people.
Yes, it is great fun. Our next burnout is in September, and I hopefully have the car all ready and ready to go for the memorial skid.
Yeah, not too bad.
77 model Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Believe it or not, it's only got 23,500 miles on it, original miles. Beautiful car to drive, big power, economical for the size of the motor and everything like that. And when we bought it, we looked at cars for about 6 months. The first car we looked at was an A model Ford.
Yeah, wow.
And we ended up with this. A bit different, but that's how things go.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I heard you only own half the car, isn't that right? The wife owns the other half?
Yeah, I own none of it. Between her and the bank manager, I got none of it. No. No, it's been good. Since we bought it, we've joined the Fraser Coast Historic Vehicle Club, and we get out and about quite a bit, good social events like this sort of thing, we have our monthly meetings and good crew of people there. It's been good.
Yeah, and what do you think the importance of a social club like this for cars is, or just in general in the community?
Well, things like this, you join your club and you get out and about. We're retired now, so if we didn't have this sort of thing, we'd be sitting at home twiddling our bloody thumbs.
Yeah, it's not good, to sit around,
Although it keeps going the way it is, we won't be able to go anywhere again at any rate. So, but no, we're off to Longreach. Well, supposed to be going to Longreach and Winton in September with the Cadillac Club. Whether that eventuates the way things are going, fingers crossed it will.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and thanks for showing around this Cadillac, and it's a beautiful vehicle, and just to hear about a bit more of your club as well. Is there any way people can, if they want to be involved in the club, how can they get involved?
Just get on the computer and look up the Fraser Coast Historic Vehicle Club. There's a couple of Facebook pages there, and they can go from there. There's all the history on the club there, and photos and all that sort of thing, and how to contact us and all that sort of stuff. It's
22. Yeah, there you go. Here we're just checking out the planes around, and we've found a little interesting one here. I'm here with Andre, and why don't you just tell us a bit about this one here? Oh, you're flying Fleas Australia. Okay, that's your group that you fly with?
Oh yeah, that's an unofficial group actually, but that's what the aircrafts are, Flying Fleas. This one is Model 1000, the last one in the series ever built by the factory. And we had at one stage imported 5 of them. There is one here, flyable. This one is one in Kingaroy, who flies almost every day that's possible to fly, and piloted by a fellow that's 94 years of age, by the way. And there is 2 more in Hervey Bay who need to be inspected and put back on, not on the road, but in the air. Yeah.
So do you think these, like you're saying, the 95-year-old flies them, are they difficult to fly, or how?
That's the reason why. They're very easy to fly. The man is a very experienced pilot. He was at one stage a padre in the outback. He'd been flying thousands of hours. And but his knees were giving up and he couldn't fly conventional anymore because his foot pedals. This one here, everything is activated by hand.
Yeah, so we're basically raising funds for the military museum here that's just started up. It's restoring old aircraft, and because Maryborough used to be a RAF base, they're trying to restore it back to the RAF base. The Maryborough Aero Club's been operating for quite a while. We operate a Cessna 172, and the aviation training school also operates here, Pro Sky Maryborough. Both Neo and I fly here. We've got our licenses here and trained here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. You guys are young and getting into flying. And Neo, what's kind of your aircraft that you're flying at the moment?
Well, I'm currently flying the Technam. I've got my license at the age of 15. It's currently out over there, sitting on the grass. Yeah, I've been flying since 13, and yeah, it's been a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, guys. The rain is hitting. Thanks for having a chat today, and yeah, we'll enjoy the rest of the day today. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We're here at the Wings and Wheel 2020 event. It's a great event for the community here on the Fraser Coast. Good to see everyone out and about enjoying this spectacular event. We've seen some planes flying, we've seen some cars, and we've also had some really good chats to the guys in the community. And thank you so much for tuning in. Just to reiterate, we've just got our new platform that's launched, thesocialplace.com, where you can add what's happening. You can add your community group, event, or your business or service in the Fraser Coast. So thanks again for joining, and we'll see you on the next stream. Bye for now.
So here's to the freedom we know. Better hope you're ready to go. We're coming for you.